She's falling in love if she asks these 3 questions. Few men notice it. Psychology. Before we begin, hit like, not just to support this channel, but to tell YouTube that this video matters. Because when you like, comment, and watch till the end, the algorithm sends this message to other men who need it most. Those trying to understand what's really happening when a woman starts to care deeply. And if you're new here, subscribe right now. This channel dives deep into modern relationship psychology, attraction and emotional intelligence, so you'll never be lost in love again. Son, the old man said quietly, when a woman starts asking the right questions, she's not just curious, she's opening her heart. A woman's interest hides in her curiosity. Listen carefully to the questions she asks, and you'll hear her feelings before she ever admits them. Today, we're breaking down the 3 subtle questions women ask when they're falling in love, backed by psychology and emotional patterns that most men completely miss. If you've ever wondered whether she's catching real feelings, stay with me till the end. Question number 1. What are you doing right now? The connection probe. It sounds casual, almost meaningless. But according to relationship psychology, this question is the earliest sign of emotional curiosity. When a woman starts caring about your day, not just what you're doing, but how you're feeling doing it, she's subconsciously weaving you into her emotional landscape. It's no longer about information, it's about connection frequency. She's not texting out of boredom. She's checking how emotionally available you are. Psychologists call this attachment activation. Her mind begins syncing your presence into her daily rhythm. Modern insight. Her dopamine system links your responses to pleasure and anticipation. Every reply strengthens that emotional bond. What to do? Don't brush it off or overanalyze. Respond with calm warmth. Match her tone. Not over-the-top excitement, not cold detachment. That's how emotional safety forms. Question number 2. Do you ever think about the future? The vision test. This question is powerful because it's not about the future. It's about whether you have one. Psychologically, this is called emotional projection. When a woman starts to imagine life with someone, her mind tests the safety and alignment of that vision. If she's asking whether you think about what's ahead, career, goals, values, she's trying to see if her heart can safely attach to yours. It's not gold digging, not pressure. It's emotional intelligence in motion. Modern insight. In female psychology, future talk activates oxytocin-linked curiosity, the chemical tied to long-term bonding. She's literally testing emotional depth and direction. What to do? Answer honestly. Show her your sense of direction. You don't need to make promises, just clarity. Women fall hardest for men who have a defined purpose. Purpose signals emotional and psychological stability. A man who knows where he's going, the old man said, never has to chase love. Love walks beside him. Question number 3. Do you miss me? The vulnerability invitation. This is where it gets real. By the time a woman asks this, she's testing emotional reciprocity. She's already invested and is trying to see if you feel the same energy. Psychology calls this the reciprocity loop. The brain's mechanism to confirm mutual emotional interest when she asks, "Do you miss me?" And she's not asking for ego validation. She's asking if it's safe to fall deeper. Modern insight in neuroscience. Emotional reciprocity activates mirror neurons, meaning she feels connection based on how you respond emotionally, not just verbally. What to do? Respond authentically. You don't need to gush. Sincerity beats performance. Say something real like, "Yeah, I noticed it's quieter when you're not around." That subtle honesty builds emotional gravity, the kind that keeps you in her thoughts long after the call ends. Even when she doesn't say it outright, every question she asks when falling in love means this: can I trust my heart with you? When her curiosity grows gentle, when she checks on you, when she wants to know your plans. It's her subconscious testing your emotional safety. Because deep down, women don't fall for looks or money. They fall for consistency, calm, and emotional presence. So if you notice her asking these kinds of questions, pay attention, not to win her, but to understand her. Because when a woman opens her curiosity, she's handing you emotional access. And how you handle that determines everything. If this resonated with you, don't just scroll away. Hit like so YouTube shows it to more men who need this kind of insight. Subscribe for more psychology-based videos on love, behavior, and human connection. Because understanding someone's heart starts with understanding their mind. When she asks about your day, your dreams, and your feelings, the old man said, she's not asking for answers. She's asking if you're home.